All right. What up, Elevated Nation? So you guys know what the deal is already. So we've got the 8-week transformation challenge coming up in January 1. And everybody's kind of wondered what I take, what I did, what I do, what I'm going to recommend. And although everybody's plan will be kind of individualized, kind of a 30,000 foot view, right? I'll have some nutrition locked in for you. I'll have some supplement recommendations. I'll have workout recommendations. But you'll be left to what you think you can do to maximize your 8 weeks, what you think you can do to beat everybody else that's competing, right? So, in the name of competition, in the name of giving you guys some of the secrets that I use, some of the things that I've done to get where I'm at, I'm going to give you some of the top supplements that I like to use, some of the things I'm using now, some of the things I've used in the past. So, one of the things that I always recommend, no matter who you are, 80-year-old man, 16-year-old athlete, barring you don't have any like kidney issues, any blood issues, anything that would keep you from taking supplements, because I am not a doctor. That is not my scope. But what I can do is tell you what works for me and what's been studied, what works for other people. And that's this bad mamma jamma right here. And that's creatine monohydrate. Doesn't get more complicated, more basic than this guy right here, creatine monohydrate. I don't do ethyl malate. I don't do hydrochloride. I don't do any of that stuff. Creatine monohydrate is one of the most studied supplements in the entire industry. Think of it like this. So creatine is going to help you have enough not to go too sciencey on you, but enough phosphates for ATP. So as you're using energy, it helps you have a storage of more of that to allow you to have more energy, right? So I guess just to go like super high end, mid and low level, all that good stuff. But you can take, I do typically for this, I'm going to do 5 grams a day and just run it every day. Creatine is not something that you take and that you benefit from the same day. It's got to build up. It's got to saturate inside your body. So you can, you'll hear, if you look up creatine, you'll find things like phrases like front loading or just maintenance, things like that. You can do 10 grams for, I think it's 7 to 12 days. It costs a little bit more money because you run through the product a little bit quicker. Or you can just do 5 grams a day. And most products like the Gaspari brand here that I use, come in 5 gram increments, and you can just use that every single day. And then by about a month into it, 21 days or so, you've got adequate amounts of creatine inside your body for you to start getting benefits. Now, don't worry about just the basic information about the creatine. Just know that your body creates a natural amount of it. This is just to help supply a little bit more, give you a little bit more, a better pump of more energy inside the gym, being able to go a little bit longer. One of my absolute favorites and absolute staples is this Gaspari brand. Now, one of the other things that I always supplement with, and this, again, it's a supplement. It's not to replace, it's to supplement an already locked in solid regimen for nutrition, just protein. This is a new brand that I've picked up. It's Protolite. It is the chocolate peanut butter. I'm a huge fan of vanilla, chocolate, peanut butter, Oreo, anything like that. I don't typically do a strawberry or any of those crazy flavors. Fruity Pebbles, I'm a chocolate guy straight away. Like if it's chocolate or something along those lines, I'm getting it. Typically what you want to look for me, I don't like a lot of lactose in it, and this is just one of them that has it, that doesn't have it. I like 120 to 200 calories per shake, 25 to 40 grams of protein per serving, low carb, low fat. I like that because I like to mix it. I like to adjust my carbohydrates, my fat inside my meals. So if I'm adding oats or I'm adding fruit or I'm adding, bananas, peanut butter, whatever else I'm adding, I like to be in control of that. The one thing that I want supplemented, or one thing that I want that I know that I'm getting, flavor and whatnot, is the protein from this. And I want to make sure it's from a quality source. It's not been spiked. It's not, you can get lost in the interwebs with all that stuff. But solid brand, tastes good, smell good. Absolutely. You can go isolate, you can go casein. There's a couple of different options here, but I'm a huge fan of this. Gluten-free, non-GMO, aspartame-free, lactose-free, right? It's just kind of all-encompassing, right? So we've got your creatine, we've got your protein, right? So creatine's helping with energy. Protein's helping with maintaining that muscle. As you know, as we start to lose weight or as we're gaining muscle, whatever the case may be, you want to maintain what you have. You don't want to give up that precious lean muscle tissue. Just before we get into the stuff that I really like, some of the other things that I've taken in the past, haven't really focused on as much, but it's one of those things where you supplement it in, right? Because these are all supplements. Again, none of this stuff is to replace a solid nutrition plan. If your diet is absolute trash or you just don't take care of yourself nutritionally at all, none of this stuff is going to make a difference. I mean, you'll get small, incremental changes, but L-carnitine and CLA, conjugated linoleic acid, and then L-carnitine. One of the things you want to make sure when you get your L-carnitine is it's got the tartrate in it. If it doesn't have that, you're really not going to have the benefits that you're looking for from the L-carnitine from the fat mobilization. The same thing for conjugated linoleic acid. Same thing. They're just both fat mobilization, fat loss aids, right? So they're things that are going to help you along the way. Now, my two favorite things, right? So love a good pump, and I love some energy, caffeine, stimulant free pump, and lots of stimulant in my pre-workout. And a brand that I came across, dude, I have been so blessed to know these guys for a long time. I don't get paid by them. This isn't something I'm paid to promote, anything that I get, but I've just tried every single thing. I've tried every product known to man out there when it comes to pre-workout. And Paradise Supplements, holy smokes, dude. I don't even know what to say. Like their Paradise Punch flavor is unreal. Their pre-workout, so the one that has a stimulant, it's citrulline malate, Pico 2 mushroom blend, lion's mane, caffeine anhydrous, S7 proprietary blend, estrogen, alpha yohimbine, all of the things that you want inside your pre-workout. Boom, TSUNAMI's got it. Are you kidding me right now? Like, this is unreal. One of the things that I like a lot, 250 milligrams of caffeine. I like to roll a little bit higher, but the combination of other things that give you energy in here is just unreal. And this new formula, Andreas, you guys, Nino, Daniel, all you guys out there, this new flavor is unreal. Man, wow. And then, so pump on the beach. So a lot of you guys, a lot of people will try a pre-workout with caffeine and have all the other blood flow things in there, citrulline malate, those types of things. You get a pump and you'll be like, well, I don't need a pump product because I get a pump for my pre-workout. Try this by itself. Wow. So I like to mix them both. So I do about 12 ounces of water, pump on the beach, TSUNAMI, Paradise Supplements, unreal combo. I've recommended this thing to about anybody that I could find just because it tastes so good and it works so good. Like, I think I've said probably a bajillion times here, but I'm telling you, there are not too many combos out there right now that work like these two do. If you don't want stim, take this before you go to the gym if it's a late night workout, whatever, or if I really don't care. I'll take them both at 8 o'clock in the evening. I don't care. And the reason why I'll do that. Wow. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this, but it's like an old school Somatamax for you veterans out there that know what the supplement game's all about. This is called Fade Out from Redcon 1. And Redcon 1, they're known for putting out just basic raw supplements. They don't do a lot of the just nonsense that you don't need. Side note, I don't know if I mentioned this, the CLA that I have is also from Redcon 1. And one of the pre-workouts that I just finished using, just because I was waiting on the restock of Paradise SUPPS, was I used Total War. So that's because it just gets it done. Now fade out. This guy, wow. So your basic sleep mix, so it's got GABA, it's got valerian root, it's got chamomile, it's got melatonin. This, you'll take it, and sometimes you start to feel, you get like a little warmth in your face, but I promise you, you'll know the feeling when it hits you that it's time to go to bed. So that's kind of a list of the powders, pills, potions that I take to try to keep my body maximized. And again, I just can't say this enough. It really is about supplementing. It's not about replacing. It's about supplementing an already locked in regimen. If you don't have the locked in regimen, that's fine. You can add all this stuff in and let it supplement what you have and then tailor each thing into what you're doing. But I tell you guys all of this because with the 8-week challenge or with the online programs that I offer, I want you to be optimized. I want you to have what you need to get the job done and not sell yourself short, right? So with the 8-week challenge, these are some of the things that I'll recommend, and I'll put the link inside the status about this. I'll put it in my bio. Swing over to Anybody Supplements. Use the code ELEVATE, ELEVATE, Elevate. So that'll get you free shipping anywhere in the United States. It'll get you a smooth discount. And it'll help keep you and transition you on into your nutritional goals. Because at the end of the day, that's what we're hunting for. So it's an 8-week challenge. It's locked in, starts January 1. It's $100 to get started. $20 off if you bring a referral. I'll just confirm, we'll make sure you got it. And so that is where kind of the bread and butter is. If you bring 10 people, your entry fee is completely waived, right? Grand prize total $500, second place or runner up $250, so $750 in cash prizes. Like, are you kidding me? I mean, you don't have to do the workouts that I'll provide. You don't have to look at the nutrition, the macros that I'll give you, the basic nutrition stuff that I'll provide you with. You don't have to do it. If you think you already got it and you don't need to take any of my advice, you can. If you win, you win. What we'll do is we'll have everybody vote the winners in at the end. So I'll put up a bunch of pictures and I'll have everybody say, who are your top 2? Who are your top 5? After they pick the top 5, then we'll pick the top 2. Then we'll, or the top 3, then we'll pick the top 2. It's all just part of the journey. So if you're a competitor, if you're somebody that thinks they already have it down, you don't need my help, then just jump in and just smash the competition and walk away with it. But it's just a way for me, Israel, at the Elevated Man, to help kick off 2021 in a way that... Do I need to explain what happened in 2020 to a lot of folks? For me, I got up to about 250 pounds in April and decided not going to do that. And I'm a dietetics and exercise science, physiology. That's just my background, and I couldn't believe it happened. So I can only imagine to the folks that got life just kind of smacked them in the face. So I'm here to help. I'm here to be a listening ear. I'm here to be a shoulder to lean on. That's what I'm here to do. And it's Elevated Man 8-week transformation challenge. If you guys have any questions, on my Instagram at Elevated Man, how it's spelled is EL3 VATEDMAN. So elevated, the second E is a 3, right? So that's Instagram. On the Facebook, it's The Elevated Man. TikTok, it's Elevated Man, just like on Instagram. If you guys will click the bio inside there, just look at it. There's a link tree that'll give you a link straight to the 8-week challenge. It'll have an option for a 30-minute consult just so we can go over the basics. If you want online programs, if you want access to the blog, to the YouTube channel, any of that stuff, I dump a ton of information out there for you guys. That's completely free, no obligation required. But if you want to get on those competitions and you want to walk away in 2021 with an extra little stack of cash in your wallet or in your bank account, click one of those links, get started. I would love to help you guys out. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Please feel free to DM me, text me if you got my number. We're going to knock 2021 out, knock this elevated transformation out. You guys stay elevated. Take care. It's a whole lot of niggas in the club straight putting up a front right now. Came with your man.